Amazing. I'm now live on Facebook and on Instagram. Hi, Ria. Ooh, so good having you here. Thanks for saying hi when you join. I love when the algorithm sends amazing reminder to my beautiful network as you joining. Just say hi. Ria is drinking wine from your birthday. I love that. That is amazing. Hey, Valeria. So good to have you here. Just chatted with Valeria. Perfect. Amazing. Hope you're all having the best of the best Monday night. It's 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. on this beautiful Monday night, Eastern time here in Toronto. It's been the busiest day for Mimi here. Hello, Mimi. Woke up at 6 a.m. and it has been kind of nonstop since then, but I'm just super grateful because I've had amazing conversations all day. I had amazing conversations with incredible human beings, passionate people that are really focusing on building their businesses, and I'm just excited for them. Hey, Valeria, heart. So great seeing you here. Thanks for joining live. So let's do this. Today, I'm talking about something very interesting that a lot of us out there have, which is the fear of success, right? This is something that a lot of people think that they have a fear of failure, but I'm here tonight talking about having the fear of success. And I'm going to share a bit more about my experience with this fear and what happened to me just this week, actually, last week, which was really interesting. And I want to share because I'm an open book and I'm always really transparent. And the goal with this transparency is to give you those tools to get you into action and that it helps you in your journey. Because everything I go through, everything I experience, I feel it is something I can teach others. So this is the way I've been running my business, helping as I go, as I level up, as shit come up, as we can say. I bring this shit and I turn it into learnings and I share it with you guys. So here am I talking about this amazing subject tonight, the fear of success. And hey, Jenny on Facebook. Ooh. So why am I talking about this? So first of all, which is really cool, is that Valeria, we talked today and she shared with me some of this fear, and I was like, cool timing. I'm actually having a chat tonight about it. So my Monday night real talks are all about getting real on the journey, getting real on what's going on behind the scenes of growing a business, a coaching business, and being really transparent with you and sharing what I'm dealing with and how I can help you deal with the same thing as you level up in your own businesses. So the context here today is that I played small for years, okay? Before starting my business, I spent years playing small, trying to fit in. I was trying to be someone that was fitting in a corporate environment, that was listening to my bosses and applying and just saying what they wanted me to say. I was playing really small in my life, in my career, and I didn't want to change. I wanted to be the same Mimi that everyone loved. And I had this thing of, I need to please others. I need to be perfect for everyone, right? Well, I knew that building a business was going to challenge that for sure, but I didn't know that it was going to be that challenging. And this is why I'm sharing with you tonight, is that I really want you to be equipped. I want you to face that fear straight in the eye and actually do something about it. So I knew that at that point, when I was still in corporate, I knew that if I wanted success, I had to make a lot of changes in my life. And I knew I was going to change as a human being. I knew that deep down, I knew, and it was scary as shit. Because let's face it, change is scary for a lot of us. It was really scary for me back then. I was looking at the path ahead of me and I knew that if I wanted success, I needed to level up. I needed to be a different version of me. And that was scary as shit. It was really, really scary. So Although I had those fears, although I knew I was going to transform my life, I went for it anyways. I went for it. I took the plunge and I chose growth over fear. I chose it without knowing what was going to happen really, but I just went for it. Okay. And I chose to really go all in and make success inevitable. Makes success the only way possible. And I want to share with you a little bit more about that tonight and talk about you specifically right now. And I'd love for you to respond to this question as you're joining the chat, as you're joining the live video. I would love to learn if you are right now afraid of this success that is right there waiting for you. It's right there, so close. Is this something that you're kind of like, it's exciting / terrifying at the same time? I'd love to hear from you. Just drop me a little like, hello, yes or no. Love to know if this is a fear that you're having right now, right? Think of your success and ask yourself, terrified Jenny, ooh, thanks for sharing that. Terrified of your own success, right? Isn't it like crazy? Because once you start thinking of what that success will look like in your life, you start asking yourself, what are the changes that will need to happen for this to be my reality, right? For this success to happen in my life, what is going to have to change? And chances are a lot of things will have to change, which is beautiful, but scary. Freaking scary. Okay. Now, it's not just a matter of what changes you will have to do, but what will the world around you say? What will people say about what's going on in your life? Valeria is saying, yes, definitely, right? Isn't it like crazy? Because it's, yes, the changes that you're going to have to make, but the perception of others, the judgment of others. If you are your best self succeeding, others will potentially judge, and this is scary as hell, right? Deep down, do you feel right now that the people surrounding you right now, are they going to be supportive? Are you sure that they're going to back you? They're going to be there helping you level up? Or is this thought actually scaring you even more? Thinking of your current support system, right? And well, will your entire world change? Because let's face it, you'll have to level up. You'll have to level up to hit that next level of success in your life. And is this something that excites you right now? Or is it something that scares the shit out of you right now? Sorry, always #real. Let's keep it real on this Monday. Jenny is saying some of them will have to be left behind. Some of them will be supportive. Totally. Absolutely. This is the case for me as well. So I'm here tonight because I want to open up your mind on what if it actually works? What if you actually access this success in your life? What if it's all meant for you? What if you level up and this is actually exciting and something amazing happens in your life? Success is right here. You can reach it. You can reach it. What if this happens? How are you going to face that success, right? So I want to share a bit about my story and how everything. Anyways, I'm just going to get real. Let's get freaking #real tonight. This is who I am. This is how I show up. So here it is. When I started Happy on Mondays, people around me thought that I was crazy. Okay? People around me thought that I was cute, having a cute project. It was so cute, right? This hobby, this cute project. No one called it a business. No one called it a freaking empire like I had in my mind. Everyone called it a cute project, a hobby. So cute, right? So it was still really okay for them because they thought I was kind of potentially hippie, right? They thought I was hippie for leaving everything behind and building a business out of nothing and having those big crazy dreams for myself. But they thought of me as like, oh yeah, cute. She's spending time on a cute project, right? They thought I was completely nuts leaving a high-paying job to jump into entrepreneurship, to jump into building my business. They thought I was crazy, hippie or something. Because I had to make a lot of changes. Let's face it, I had to change at an identity level. When I was still in the corporate rat race, what was happening is that I was addicted to going out, to spending money on clothing, to numbing the pain of my work week, right? And I was this different person. And now stepping into this business mindset, I realized that I had to cut expenses, and I was willing to do that. I wanted that for myself because I had this dream. I wanted to build my empire. So I started cutting down on expenses. So I changed a little bit, right? And people thought that I was hippie, that I was turning hippie or something, right? They probably thought that I was smoking a lot of weed or something because I was obsessed about my business. I wanted it so freaking badly that I was spending hours and hours and hours trying to crack the code, okay? And when they started seeing me change, when they started seeing me evolve as someone that doesn't go out anymore, someone that spends time just reading and learning and leveling up here in my mind, and instead of going out grabbing drinks, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home. I have work to do on my business. When they started noticing those changes in my behaviors, it started like pissing them off. It's starting pissing the people around me off because I was changing, right? I was not the same girl anymore. I was not the same Mimi anymore. Actually, my name was Noemi back then, which is my real name. And I actually changed my full identity, even my name, because I wanted to level up and be a different human being, right? And so my identity changed. I started spending time doing things differently, spending time building my business instead of going out. I started working out daily. I started having morning rituals and daily things that I was like my go-to. I would absolutely keep in my schedule because I wanted to have the behaviors of someone who has success in their life. And I did this whole entire like change in my life and my behaviors because I wanted success badly enough, right? I was working on my mindset. I invested in mindset coaches and stuff like that, which the people around me were like, what the hell is she doing? Like, is she woo-woo or something? Like, what the hell is that, right? Well, by doing those things, by starting my rituals, by starting working out daily, by spending time on my business instead of spending time going out, by working on my mindset, by focusing on doing whatever it takes to make success inevitable, you know what happened? Success knocked on my door. Success started happening. And I'm not just talking about the success, like the money success. I'm talking about amazing clients coming in, amazing conversations with clients that are changing their life. Having, yes, for sure, money, obviously, cool, revenues coming in so I can live out of my passion. So I can freaking live out of my passion and do the work that I'm meant to do on this earth, right? So success took many different forms. It took form of having an actual business building, surrounding myself with a like-minded community, having more and more and more people in my circle that I can rely on, having amazing clients that are just amazing humans to work with, spending my days building my business, transitioning full-time in my business, and yes, of course, revenues coming in. That was what happened. So the success was not just a matter of money, but suddenly the people around saw me as not too crazy. I wasn't that crazy anymore, right? It was like, oh, actually, it's kind of like working her stuff. She's actually making it freaking happen for herself, right? And the world around me didn't change. I changed. I'm a different human, but they haven't necessarily change. And what that does is that they now see me as someone who's changed, and some people perceive that as negative, right? And they kind of love me when I was in status quo. They kind of love me at the same level that I was at, yet I'm not there anymore, and I leveled up and I'm just not the same human, literally. So you know how some people tell you all the time, like, don't change, you're perfect just the way you are. I call that bullshit. I want everyone right now listening to this recording, I want everyone to change. Please change. Please evolve. Please change and level up and gain another level of success in your life. This is what I want for you. This is what I want for you. But people around me kept telling me not to change, right? And success brings change. This is why something happened last week, and I really felt the need to share this with you. I felt the need to show up, be transparent, because I want you to know what success means in all aspects of it, not just the cool part of money coming in and being like working with amazing clients, but also the downside of success and how we can deal with it. Because I want you to be prepared. The fears that you have right now around your success are real, okay? And it's okay. It's all good. We're all going to survive, and we all will aim for that success no matter what. But I want to be transparent and real with you and share what happened to me last week so that you know, and you know that you can count on me to be real, authentic, raw, always honest, and just true to myself. Okay? So here it is. Last week, I talked about my success. And I talked about it in the money sense of things, because you know that I've been talking about my success for a while now. I'm sharing all of my clients' successes. I'm really happy for them. I'm sharing my lifestyle and how amazing it is to have my own business, to grow and just grow as a human, but also grow with my clients at the same time. I'm sharing all the content that I'm always, obsessed about sharing. I'm teaching. I'm giving you free trainings, all of these things, which are all part of how I celebrate success. But last week, I dared to share my money success, right? My revenue success. And this was a big no-no. According to the world, talking about money is a big no-no. Okay, this is what I realized last week. This created a crisis. Almost. Okay. It's a big no-no, and my hippiness was officially canceled. I was basically, people talked about the fact that I was like obsessed with money, that I was defining success only with money, which is absolutely not true, by the way. But anyways, people were saying like, why the hell are you sharing that on social media? What are you doing? I was critiqued for associating success with money. I was critiqued for just talking about money. And literally what happened is that the fear of success just like materialized itself into reality in my face. Boom! In my face. Boom. I opened up about my success financially, and it backfired majorly. My people around me, my close people that are really close to me, that happened with them, random strangers on LinkedIn, random people on social media, that I don't really care. But even the people the closest to me commented, and not in a good way. Okay. And so at that point, when that happened, when I received all of this critique, all of this like shame and guilt around the fact that I shared how much I made and how much I was proud of myself and my revenue because I worked my ass off to get there, it backfired. I got critique, and I had two options at this point. I had two options. My first option was to delete all of my posts and freak out and cry in my bed and like, oh my God, and like be depressed for days. That was one of my options. The second option was to take a step back and say, okay, what can I learn from this experience, and how am I at cause for what's happening right now in my life, for people like just shaming me for sharing about my money, right? The revenues that I made in my business. What can I learn from this experience moving forward? And this is the option that I took. I took a step back, okay? And I allowed myself to reflect on why this is happening right now. And I realized that I'm growing and I'm changing and I'm leveling up, and success will always piss people off. Always. Always, always, always. So I'm basically, what's happening is by sharing that I was able to get to that level of income, I showed them in their face their fears, their limiting beliefs and all their money story that they're dealing with. And this was not cool for them, right? This is not fun when you're put in your face that, oh my God, like she was able to accomplish that. I'm not there yet, right? That could be really challenging for people. And so I realized that by growing and changing, what I'm doing is I'm showing people that it's possible for them, but I might also be pissing people off because I'm showing them what they are dealing with in terms of limiting beliefs, fears, and all that thing, right? So at this point, I chose to focus deep down on what is true to me. And here it is, and I want to share with you my thought process. I want to be transparent as always. So yeah, that happened last week. I got critique for sharing about my money revenue. Now I chose that actually what I was going to do is that I would stay true to myself. I know that I'm not attributing success to only money, because if it was the case, then why the hell would I had spent a full year hustling my butt off, working 80 hours a week for no money at all, for literally $12,000 in a full year in my business in 2018, by hustling my butt off because I was committed to this freaking purpose and life mission. Okay, so success for me is not just about money, because I swear I wouldn't be right now running Happy on Mondays if it was, because I had to deal with a lot of shit. I had to build this freaking business up from the ground, and I didn't do much money for more than a year, like no money at all. And so if success was just money, I wouldn't be here today. Swear to God, I wouldn't be here. Second of all, my purpose is what makes me wake up and do the work that I'm doing every freaking day. And I know it, and that's enough. I don't need anyone else to be convinced except myself. And so I decided to stay true to that, just allow myself to reflect on what's true to me. This is absolutely true, and I know it. The other thing that's absolutely fucking true is that the number one reason why you right now are not creating your reality, and the reason why I'm showing up every day, is to help you create your own reality. And the reason why you're not doing so right now, I can guarantee you that the cause is money. And so think about it. If I don't show up talking about money, if I don't show up talking about what's possible for you in terms of replacing your income right now, if I never talk about it, am I really serving the world? I'm not. And so this is true to me. I know, I acknowledge that you weren't happy. I don't know who's out there listening right now, but if you aren't happy that I'm sharing about my revenues, sorry to hear, yet I'm moving forward and I'm going to keep talking about money, because I know that this is the number one cause preventing you from taking action. If I shut my mouth and I never talk about my revenue and the growth that I'm experiencing and how amazing it has been, I'm not serving the world. I'm actually preventing someone to hear it and to know what's possible for them. So I will continue talking about money. I acknowledge your feedback and I decide to move forward. The other thing is, I know I'm here to show you the way. I know I'm here to experience those challenges. I'm here to be critiqued by my own inner circle and to level up and to learn from that, and come here tonight and share with you what it's like to experience success and have people critiquing you and not necessarily being on board, but deciding to move forward even though this is happening. Even though I received that negative feedback and those not too cool comments, I'm deciding to move forward even though, because I believe in success. I believe in showing you the way to get to this amazing state of knowing that you are doing the work that you're truly meant to do on this earth. And I'm going to pursue this vision for myself because I want you to do the same. And by doing so, I know that I'm inspiring you at the same time. So here it is. The fear of success is real, and sometimes it does happen. Sometimes you're going to face that fear straight in the eye once you hit that success. And it's okay. It's okay. It's actually amazing because it came to me to challenge me a little bit, help me grow, help me improve my leadership, help me become even more, stepping even more into my business mindset, my business identity. And I'm thanking the world, the universe, for sending me this message, for sending me hate around my money talk of last week. I don't care. I don't care because I had to learn from it, and I learned from it, and I'm moving forward even though that happened. So curious to hear your thought. That was what I wanted to share tonight. And I wanted to share that I'm beyond excited by, yes, the financial success that I'm having right now, but also by the amazing work that I'm doing every day, and the amazing humans that I get to connect with and work with. And this is what makes my life amazing. And this is what makes my purpose really, really aligned with what I'm doing in life. So here it is. I have one spot left in my private coaching practice. It has been a crazy month. I'll talk about it because I just said that I would. I've hit $30,000 and the month is not over. We're July 29th and I've hit $30,000 in my business. I'm really, really excited. I'm more than happy about that, but it's not about the money. I swear to God, because I would not be here today if it was. I'm here because I believe in serving the world powerfully. And now I just know that the universe has my back. I'm doing the work that is in alignment with this purpose. And the more I do it, the more I share my energy out in the world, the more it will just come back. And I will always be and feel supported. And I want that for you too. So here it is. Whew. Last private coaching spot. If you have been waiting for this sign of God, this is it. This is the sign that you needed to hear tonight. Let's build your coaching business together. Let's build that business together, make you step into your most powerful self and be the best freaking version of you. And I will be there for you, celebrating your successes. I actually do dance parties with Pat in our living room. Every time one of our clients has some type of win, we're like dancing in the living room, and we're just so freaking happy and supporting our clients because we know what it is to obtain success, and we know that it can be challenging, not just a fun ride. So I hope that this was insightful. Again, I'm all about being #real, showing up as I am, talking about real stuff happening behind the scene. And this happened last week, and I wanted to be transparent with all of you. But I love you all so much, and I want to hear your thoughts about the fear of success and what happens when people around you are not necessarily on board and are seeing you evolve and be a different human, and they're scared of losing you. But you're like a bird, you're flying higher, and that's okay. You're evolving, right? So I'd love to hear if some of you out there right now watching are experiencing this fear of success, and how does that look like for you? Hope that this was great and insightful. Always transparency is one of my core value. So that's why on Monday night we get #real, freaking real, talking about real shit happening. So if you've experienced someone throwing a negative comment on LinkedIn, I've experienced that too quite a bit last week, and it was pretty juicy, and I had to deal with that. But I'm here talking about it because I want you to feel like you're not alone. If you're experiencing that right now and you sense that the world around you is not supporting what you're doing, know that I am freaking supporting whatever you are building right now. I believe in you so much, and I know that you have everything in your power to create your own reality and be happy on Mondays. And this is the goal, my friend. I love you all. I wish you the most amazing night. I'm sending you big hugs, lots of kisses. And if you've been looking for a business coach, drop me a line. There's one spot left in my private coaching. It's now or never, my dear. I love you. And I wish you the most amazing Monday night. Bye. Bye, Facebook. It was lovely. Any of you have comments for viewers? I love that. I'm sending you hugs. A lot a lot of love for you out there building a business. I know that you're watching, and I want to send you a lot of energy, and know that success is amazing. You've got this. I'm with you. I love you. And you can always reach out if you have more fears like that showing up. I'm happy to have a discussion with you. Have a beautiful night.